Hello, bass players and other humans. Josh Fossgreen here with double thumb bass groove numero tres. I don't know why I keep saying the numbers of these in Spanish. I don't speak any Spanish. Every time I try to speak Spanish, I do it with an Italian accent. I don't know why. But anyway, this video is not about my knowledge of foreign languages. It's about teaching you double thumb bass groove numero tres. To follow along, as always, click here to download the PDF. It's free. You just click on this and you get to look at it. Sheet music and tablature and right hand fingerings can all be found therein. So, double thumb bass groove number 3, I'll say it in English now. Just a little 4-bar groove, basically a 2-bar groove, but I threw in a little variation at the end of the 4th bar just for spice. I try to keep these grooves pretty short so that you can add variations on your own in the future, so that we're not, going through a million bars every video. So, just a short little groove to play with the double thumb technique. Unlike the last groove we did with the double thumb, we've got kind of a mix of the normal bouncing slap technique and the double thumb technique. So it behooves you to be making a clear difference between your bounce slaps, which are all about that twisting rotational movement, and the double thumb slaps, which are more about like this kind of handshakey kind of motion. Doorknob slap, handshake slap. I just invented that. Okay, let's take this groove apart theoretically real quick. Basically, we're in G minor here using a G Dorian scale with a few little chromatic passing tones. G, flat 7 is F. 4, sharp 4 as a passing tone to the 5 octave. Then we got 5, passing tone to the major 6th, which is one of the exciting notes of the Dorian scale. So 5, sharp 5, passing tone to 6, then up a 6th to the 4th, and then just 5 and 3. So we're just taking a 6th, the interval of a 6th, diatonically, the 6th note of the scale and the 4th note of the scale, and then sliding both those notes down the scale. And then second 2 bars. So there, we're sequencing the 6th up the scale instead of down the scale. That's all. So it's just G Dorian with a couple passing tones. That's all we're dealing with here. So it's just a static groove. If there was a piano or keyboard player, they'd just be playing little G minor 7 thing, and that'd be that. So actually playing this thing, first note, really smack it. You can wiggle it around. Get some fall off on it. My idea with this groove is to get that first note really kind of weird and nasty. So don't just go. Just get a little bit weird and stinky with it. And then we're ghosting. So we're kind of keeping like a 8th note pulse happening with the thumb for parts of this tune. So quarter note, 8ths with the regular bounce slap, and then we go to the double thumb. So for the most part, when we're using the double thumb here, we're just going down and up straight through, except so there, down, up, down, up, down, up on the ghost notes, down, up, hammer, pop, thump. So you might want to take that pattern all together and get used to that. Thumb down, thumb up, hammer on, pop, normal bounce slap, and then another normal bounce slap as the next ghost note. And then just down, up, pop, down, up, pop. So all together, thump, and Second time around, same patterns, except we're going up there. And that's the whole groove. So just keep in mind that you want to have a clear distinction between your normal thumps and your double thumps. Let's do a play along together at a reduced tempo with my weird drum beat. 1, 2, you know what to do. That's pretty much all I want to say on this. I'll just leave it to you to get it up to speed and do with it what you will. The last thing I will say is, while I think it's good for practice to make sure that you can play this bass line really clearly, for this specific bass line, it doesn't really matter if you quite hit all the notes or if they come out kind of percussive. You know, just have kind of a relaxed flat hand. If you lose a note or two, it's all in the funk, baby. The notes, you know, this isn't a super melodic bass line. It's very just groovy, and the notes, some of the notes are just sort of filler, so you can just kind of turn them into muted. You know, I just cut out about half the notes there and just kind of hit muted strings with the right hand hits. So you can play with that and, of course, work on your own little fills. You know, wherever you want to go with those, you know, just stick them in at the end of every 2 or 4 bar phrase, however you want to do it. And just have fun with it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will be back at you with more videos in the future. In the meantime, you can watch the videos from the past because those already exist. You're not able to access the future until it coalesces into the present. So you can check out the back catalog of videos and enjoy this space-time physics lesson. I'm working on a new book for beginning to advanced, really beginner intermediate focused, but I have a feeling that even if you've been playing for a long time, there will be some stuff in this book that will intrigue you and help with your musical development. So that book will be forthcoming. It doesn't have an official name yet, but you'll learn all about the notes on your neck and your scales and your arpeggios and ear training and improvising and all kinds of good stuff. So keep your eyes peeled. In the meantime, Beastly Scales and Arpeggios is available, and I do have some slots open for private Skype lessons. If any of you are interested in that, you can just check out the lessons page on joshfossgreen.com to learn more about that, and you can shoot me an email and we'll talk. Thank you guys for watching. Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.